Hello. Um, can you hear me okay? Okay, great. I forgot to set up the chat on the side. I meant to. I had to reset up everything because my computer exploded a few times through the year. So OBS was off and my VTuber stuff was off. So I had to reset everything yesterday. That's also why she's kind of like not perfect like she used to be. Like, she's gonna have weird faces. It's just gonna be how it is. I'll move my OBS stuff over on the main screen so it's not as funky. Is the music still going for y'all? Because I have it kind of down. And yeah, exploded as in like it had some times where the power would go out and I left my computer on. So it like errored and had to like it like blue screened on me like 3 times. And I had to get all my stuff back. And I kept forgetting to get my streaming stuff back because I wasn't streaming, so you know, it's fine. But you guys won't be able to see chat. So, well, you will through chat, just not on the screen if you're rewatching this. So, my bad. I got my alerts up, even though I don't expect them to go off. I turned off, oh my gosh. It's like my VTuber's having a stroke. Calm down. I turned off the follower alert because I've gotten a lot of feedback about how that makes people anxious. And you know what? I get it. So, I'm fine with that. Let's see if that helps. I calibrated my face. They changed PR Live. If you're a VTuber, you'll understand what I'm talking about. They updated it, or maybe I'm just like forgetting how to get into the settings to make things better. Am I too loud or too quiet? I don't want the music to overpower me. I don't have anyone home to check on all this stuff, but that's okay. It would be cool if there was a way to have someone opt in to setting off alerts. Yeah, I agree. Like, if you're anxious and you want to follow and you don't even want to risk it, you can turn them off. That would be great. But sadly, that's not how Twitch works yet. I heard Twitch has been on one lately. I don't think it affects me at all because I don't do, I don't get sponsored. But I heard that it's pretty crazy. I promise I don't blink like this in real life, but whatever. It is what it is. Maybe I'll just turn off blinking. I'll just auto blink. There you go. That's fine. For now. You'll see my pupils do some nutty things when I blink, but that's okay. So, it's been a year. Also, yesterday was my stream anniversary. And Twitch says that I have a little party hat for today too, so I don't know. But it's been a year or 2 years since I've been affiliate, which is kind of crazy. I would get in an existential crisis about this, where I'm like, I should be further, but also I stopped streaming for a year, so like, we can't count it, so. Your emotes are so cute. Do you stream again, Blondie? I know you weren't when I left, but I haven't been back on Twitch, like, even to watch people really at all. Sometimes. I don't even have alerts on for Twitch, so I don't know when anyone goes live. to be honest, it's kind of nice to have it that way. No offense to any streamers I used to watch actively, it's just I needed a break. Got burnt out. But I probably won't turn them back on either. I've been trying to get back into it, but it's hard to balance it with my life right now. I understand that completely. Hey, once in a while is better than none, so. I have alerts on for a select few. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to, like, do it for select people. I know when I first got the app, it told me everyone. And I didn't follow a ton of people, so it wasn't a big deal. But then, when I started streaming, I, obviously followed more people, and then it just got really overwhelming, and it's like, I don't like touching my phone that much. When's the auto blink gonna go off? She just hasn't blinked. I'll just turn back on my blinking, it's fine. It kind of freaks me out, her not blinking. But yeah. I have been gone for a year. In this TLDR, why I've been gone is school. I've been in school. I did my 3rd and 4th semester. I am officially in my 2nd semester junior because I was an unconventional transfer student. So, yeah. Hold on, let me restart something real quick. Hopefully that works out better than it was working. Again, my VTuber will be funky, but we will deal with that. But yeah, I just got done with my 1st semester junior, so I have 3 more semesters left. And I want to talk about this year, because I was going to come back during breaks, and I was going to stream, but I was, tired, I guess. I was just really tired. I got burnt out, and I just didn't have it in me to stream. My 1st semester of the year, spring semester, wait, is this, yeah, spring? No, fall semester. Sorry. Fall semester of 2022, I had a ton of classes that it was a lot of work. It was probably the hardest semester I've had, and I wasn't producing anything I liked. So, mentality-wise, I was unhappy with my artwork. Hold on. I got a new dog, but we'll talk about that soon. I had a character and environment class. The teacher was like super hard. We had work all the time. Like, it was hard to keep up with deadlines. I had an animation class that I wasn't very good at because I was experimenting, which I recommend doing. I don't regret experimenting. If I stayed safe all the time, I would never learn. But because I was experimenting and I was going to programs I didn't know, nothing I made was really that good. Kind of forgot what the other classes I had were, because those two took it out of me. Oh, I had intro to game, so I finally started my game journey of making games. We learned about board games. I fell in love with making board games. I'm actually making one right now for Freestyle Comics. It's going to be a hero game. I think that's going to be really fun. So, I'm excited for that. And then we learned how to code a little bit. And I made this really broken game about, I called it Litter Invaders. We were supposed to mod Space Invaders. and like change it up a little bit. And I had the character be like a little seal, and he had a little partner penguin who would just flip out, and you would shoot snowballs at the litter, and the litter was shooting out little what's it called? Fish bones. Let me see if I can pull it up. Can you still hear me on this screen? Again, I had to redo all this, so like it's not as easy, or it's not as put together as it used to be. Let me move things. I'm in a black void. Oh. We'll get it though. Window capture. Okay. Yeah, there you go. I need to update this. This is not all my games. Hey, Tay! Thank you. It's also my first stream back. So, yay. I have 2 more games to put up on my itch.io, but this is my itch.io. I have an itch.io now. Isn't that crazy? I think it's crazy. I find it wild that I'm making games. But let's talk about it. So, this first one, I'll just show you the art. We won't play it, but you can play it if you want to. Again, it's on my itch.io. It's broken AF. So, excuse that. It was my first game. But I wanted to show people that I'm doing things. So I'm okay with it being broken. But these are little characters. And yeah, it's just a cute little Space Invaders game. I learned a lot. Kyron! Hi! Thank you. I got lucky that it was today. And, Tay, how I've been is, I've been pretty good. I'm kind of explaining my whole year right now. But, yeah, I have to lurk for a bit, but I will try to be back soon. But, if you don't, we should talk offline, like DMs, because I would love to catch up. I have missed you greatly. I haven't even been on Twitter, so I haven't been able to see everything you've been up to. Ooh, you got that, that stuff Dakota got, Wiley got. The LASIK? Congrats on the LASIK. I bet, how long did it take for you to recover? It took Dakota, like, a day or 2. I think it was like a day and a half for him. He had to sit in the dark room for a day and a half. But anyways, so that was my first game I made. And then I made this game, which is a game about dropping an egg into a basket. And this is a little egg character. And it's really cute. I like this little egg character. I fell in love with pixel art as well. So not only did I fall in love with board games, I fell in love with pixel art. But I made this semester, not last semester. We're still talking about last semester. I apologize. So last semester I made Litter Invaders. I made a board game. And I'm finishing a board game for Mike and Freestyle Comics this semester. And then, another reason I didn't come back streaming is because I was dealing with a loss that affected me a lot more than I thought it was going to. There was a lady who last year we went to her house. And I'm not gonna, like, say her name because I don't want to act like I deserve to say that we were close, because, like, we talked online. She was a part of the comic circuit and everything, but we went to her house for a Comic-Con last year. And me and her had a lot of alone time and a lot of times where we really bonded. And I was just like, this lady is so genuine. Actually, I will say her name. Her name is LaShawn. And she was the most genuine person I have met. Especially after a whole time. Like, I went through a whole time where I was meeting a lot of non-genuine people that were just out for themselves. And I met LaShawn, and she was just so, like, nice. And we got along so well. And we had fun little adventures with barbecuing. And we went to Walmart. I still think about her when I go to Walmart. And she passed away. And I did not take it well. I was in the middle of school, and I just started crying. I just burst out crying, and I ran away from school, basically. I went to the library, and I couldn't go back to school for a couple days. And I'm a little teary at the moment, but it's okay. I try not to, like, talk about how much it affected me, because I feel bad about it, I guess, because she had so many people that knew her for so much longer, and I only had one summer with her, like, the one trip. And for some reason, she just, like, really affected me. And yeah, it, like, changed me, to be honest. It changed my outlook on a lot of things. And I just didn't want to stream anymore. Yeah, Kyron knew her, so she is greatly missed. And I think I'll go through my life and I'll always think about her. Like, every day, I'll think about her. It's like Quinny, if you are a part of the artists online circuit too, Instagram artists and stuff. There was an artist named Quinny who passed away during COVID. And that really affected me too. And I never understood why it affected me so much, but I miss her every day. And I just feel like I don't have the right to be so upset, but I am. So it's still a process and everything. So I had a rough fall semester. So sorry, I'm saying so a lot, but whatever. I had classes that kind of beat down my art confidence, because I didn't like anything I was making. And then I was dealing with this whole mentality that I've never dealt with before, because I've never had family, and I never, like, had to deal with loss like that before that really affected me. Because I've had grandparents pass, but they weren't a part of my life. And I have memories with them, so it didn't do anything for me. So that was new. And then spring semester starts. So I didn't stream during the Christmas break and Thanksgiving break because I was just too tired. I had to take time to myself. Spring semester starts, and I have this teacher for every class but one. And I'm not going to say his name because that one would be a little weird for me to say, because that's, like, real life. But we'll just call him Steve. Steve was my teacher for every class. And I was like, if this guy doesn't like me, this semester is gonna suck too. I'm already kind of thinking maybe I can't do this. Like, maybe I'm not a part of this world and all this stuff. And then I meet him, and he is the most inspiring person I've ever met. Not counting Mike. Mike Watson is one of the most inspiring people I've ever met as well, and I will give him those dues because I am here today because of him. But teacher-wise, Steve was the best. And I had a great semester. And I made games. And the first game we made was this egg drop one for the semester, where I drop an egg into a basket and I coded it all by myself. And then I made a pet sim, which, let me see if I can pull up the files for that. So you can see the artwork at least. And then I made a pinball game, which I'm going to pull up and play for y'all because I think it's neat. I also did a ton of art that I really liked. I learned how to do card art, like making cards, like trading cards. I did a zine with my class. We collabed on a zine. I made a visual novel with my class. It was so cool. I'll show you that as well. But let's start off with this pet simulator. Pet sim art. And this semester, when I was making this pet sim, let me, properties, art. And I pull it up bigger than this. Hold on. Let me try to get the photos. Wait, that didn't work. You might have to see it all small. Because it doesn't like the photo app, I guess, but I'll try to make it bigger. Hold on. Extra large. Yeah, there you go. So I made this art. It doesn't look that good here, I guess. that's okay. And I dedicated this to my cat, my elder cat Sanji, who passed during my second semester this year. So I miss him every day, my little pirate. And I learned how to do animations in games. And learned how to, like, drag and drop stuff. It's really cool. I don't think I have it to where I can pull it up. Let me see. Yeah, I have it zipped up, so we can't play that one. But you got to see the art, so that counts. Look at that sponge. I think the sponge is really cool. It looks kind of weird here, but in the game it looks beautiful. So you'll just have to believe me. And then we made the pinball game, which I will pull up as well, because I have that ready. Just gotta get it shared on OBS. Discard. Oops. Oh, hold on. We'll get it. You know what? I'll just do a screen share. That's easier. Display capture. Where'd I go? There I am. So I made this. And it actually works. You use the mouse and you like turn the cannon here and spit out the little pinball. And you use the arrow keys to do this. And the purpose is to defeat all the dragons. The little plushie dragons are negative points because they are fake enemies. And then the Other dragons are supposed to do more than sleep, but they get stuck sometimes. I'm not a perfect developer, but I think it's cool. I learned how hard it is to make games, but also how fun it is. It's like animation. I've said this before when I animated on the channel. When you're making art and then it comes alive. And it's just like, it's like you give birth to something. Like, I'm very happy with this. This is probably my proudest thing that I made. It's broken, but that's okay. I'm going to put this on the itch.io too. I kind of want to make a win condition because there isn't one yet. You guys get to see my background. That's fine. But yeah, I'm going to put it on the itch.io so you guys can play it. I'll make a win condition, which it shouldn't be that hard to add. I didn't have time because obviously it was a school assignment. But yeah, I'm really proud of it. I also made the visual novel I was talking about. So we'll go through that artwork too. Here is one of the characters. This isn't the final artwork. I feel like this must have... Oh, here it is. Oh, my hand's shaking. Oh, this is an old file, but that's okay. You guys get to see the gist of it. So this was one of the characters named Mika. She was a snail girl based off of a story that Adam had when he used to DoorDash, where a lady came to the door and her hand was super wet. So that was kind of the ideal behind her. And she's like, she's feisty, and she is super nice and just wants friends. And yeah, she gets real annoyed with gossip. And then here's another character. He is a sun god, and he lives on top of the mountain. He's kind of a himbo. We love him here. We love himbos. He's lonely. He wants friends. People stopped coming to visit him. That's kind of the plot point behind him. He, Steve, is going to put together all of the visual novels. And I don't know what they're doing with it, but I kind of want to show off mine, so I might put that up on itch.io as well. Because that was really fun. I learned how to code with words. Because with the Unity coding, we were using visual scripting, which is like a beginner version of coding. And I really like it. But with this, we were using RenPy, which is a program for free if you're interested in making visual novels. That you use word coding. So that was fun. I also made these backgrounds. This is Mika's apartment building. She lives next to a mermaid. That's where she gets her shells from. She switches them out every once in a while. She has little snail stickers on the door that I think I'm going to make as real stickers because why not? And then this is the sun god's house. He made that mailbox all by himself. He's kind of a spoiled brat. He gets everything given to him because he's a god. But he's very proud of that mailbox. So. And then I made... Go back. I made a platformer, which was pretty cool. Oh wait, that's not it. We need a mock up. Mock up. This is the little mock-up I made. I made the UI. I'm really proud of the UI. Made the little bee here. Made a little strawberry character. Here's what he looks like. Not pixelated. Very cute. I love him. Here's the UI. I went through 2 different looks. I kind of like this one more myself. So if you like lose a life, the strawberry turns into this little flower here. And these are your lives. Yeah, I was pretty proud of it. Oh, this one's not pixelated. This is the enemy, is the little hand. Because, like, you're a strawberry, so, like, humans are gonna try to pick you. But you got business, so you gotta stay away from them. You're supposed to collect the little bees because it helps you pollinate. Stay away from the spikes. Look at the strawberry juice coming off. I had fun with this. It was an experiment. I made a card design. I like it. I don't like how she turned out fully. I ran out of time. I was dealing with a lot of crunch. So she didn't get as much detail as I wanted her to have. But for what I could do, I think she's fine. I think she's pretty cool. It's for a card game based off of chess. And I like my little format. I think this card would be kind of cool in my hand. So, yeah. I made some zine things. I made the cover for our collaboration zine, whatever. I really like this cover. I think it's one of the best things I made in the semester. I'm very, very happy with it. I have the physical thing, so if you have, or if you see me at cons, I'm going to give them away for free. Just as like a fun little thing. It has a game inside, kinda. So we have like the outline of a game. And we have the information and NPCs and tables and stuff, but I didn't fully get there. And I made an NPC called the Gardener. He only appears after he has observed you not being a snitch. It's a punk zine. So, we're against establishment here. Yeah. That one was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. What else did I make? Game theory. We made a ton of pitches. We learned about like monetizing games. We learned about over monetizing games. We learned about ethics. It was great. It was wonderful. But yeah, that's where I've been. Been doing things. Making things. Yeah. I don't know if anyone's still here, but this is also just for people to know on the channel if they come and wonder where I've been and wonder what I'm up to. I kind of like this as my background. It's kind of neat. We're watching Naruto right now. Adam, Wiley, and I. And it took a lot to get Adam to watch this. It took a lot of talking into. Thank you for sharing. Glad you're back to sharing. Yeah, thank you for coming. For real. It's easier when people are here, but I kind of expected to not have much. Like, I didn't expect anyone to come. But that's okay. I want to talk about what my plans are from here on as well, because I'm not going to stream full time again. I liked streaming full time. Last year we did the indie showcase and we played a bunch of indie games and it was great. We played Doki Doki. Um and I met a lot of people that followed me there. I know a lot of people's unfollowed me since, but that's okay because I was a dead channel. um but from here on, I'm not going to really worry about numbers on here, on Twitch, on streaming, because I'm not going to be able to put much effort into it because I have so much I want to do outside of it. I really like streaming. I think it would be fun to do when I'm not in school, when I graduate fully again. But for where I am right now, I want to put my effort into my Etsy store. I want to put my effort into making games. I really fell in love with it. I'm really happy. I've worked on myself, like mentally and like my peace. You know, I'm not a people pleaser like I used to be. I'm more dependent too. School has helped me with that and just learning what I want to do with all this art stuff because when I started streaming, I was kind of wanting to dip myself into everything because that's what I thought you had to do. And I had fun with everything I did. But I want to focus my efforts on the little things and the little niches that I have. So like making games, my little Neopet artwork that I do, the artwork that makes me happy and is very specific. I have learned that I love, and I'm going to put more effort into it and not try to please people with my stuff because at the end of the day, like my pinball game, I'm glad other people like it. But I was so proud of myself that I think even if no one said it was cool, I would still look at it and be like, I did that. Like, I made that. Why'd the music stop? So, yeah. I want to make games. I want to make cute products. I'm trying to get away from prints in my store because I just kind of like the little trinkets. I want to make more stickers and more acrylic charms. The recession hit. I mean, it's been hitting, especially like people that's just starting out, like Wiley and I and Adam, and we didn't have a whole safety nets like some people have because they're older and they've been able to do this. So it's been hard money wise. I'm keeping us above water barely every month, but I'm keeping us there. We used to have stocks. The economy just isn't in it where I can invest now because all of our money goes into bills and making sure we don't get cut off. This kind of started before COVID though, you know, so like this isn't new for anyone. It's just before COVID I made a stock portfolio, which thank God I did because when COVID hit, I had to sell most of the stocks to keep us over the water. And then now I'm kind of run out of those safety nets, so now I'm just like running against the current, but we're making it, you know. I got a job when I was in school. I hate that job. I don't expect anyone I work with will ever watch this, but I don't like the job very much. But they pay me real nice, and I like my boss. My boss is cool. He's like super nice. But yeah, they pay me really good. I got lucky for that pay. Not lucky specifically. I got lucky because I got hired by the guy I was talking about, the boss. So he paid me what I was worth. But I worked for my resume, and my resume is very impressive. So We're off for the summer though, so I'm not working at the moment. So I'm going to try to squeeze in some streams. It just won't be daily like I used to do. I used to do weekdays, and we used to play games every day. But that's not gonna happen because I have too much to do on the outside. Like, I need to finish that board game that I'm making Mike. I'm in a game jam club. So I'm making a game right now. I might stream some of it, depending. But I'm very excited for this game. It's a game based on my dog. And him communicating through the neighborhood. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is the channel's gonna change to be a game dev channel. You're gonna see artwork, you're gonna see game development. I should probably do some game dev journals every once in a while. Because that's what you're supposed to do, I think. I did an internship this last semester as well. It wasn't like hard, but it was like hard. So like it was time consuming and it was a learning curve to like work in a team. And because I've been indie for so long, I've been like by myself, or I'm the one that's like leading stuff. So like going to something and being an intern was a learning curve. What else? I've been playing a lot of Sims. We might play some Sims on this channel. Bring it back to the roots, because my first stream was Sims. Maybe we'll do that again. I just don't want to get caught up with the Sims fans, you know? The Sims fans only want to watch you play Sims. And I want people here for me and not for Sims. So there's that. Also, I'm so happy that I am back in my VTuber body. I worked really hard on her, and it's been so sad that she's been sitting here, just not doing anything. And I'm not retired, and I'm not graduating my VTuber. She's sticking around. She's still my character. I would like to get her different clothes, but again, recession, can't pay for a person to rig a whole other model. And I'm not gonna do it, so I'm too busy. If someone paid me to make theirs, I would do that because money, but I don't think I'll do my own. Well, maybe I would. I don't know. I need to make Wiley's emotes. That poor boy. Been waiting patiently. I made a PNG tuber for Miss Einstein. I just call her Einstein. She is so nice. Oh, and I know she's not here right now, but shout out to Toxic. I have a portrait of you. I doubt you'll ever watch this, but that's okay. I have a portrait of you just in my files that I wanted to like fix up and give to you, and it's been there for like 2 years. And I just got shy. I just never delivered it, but one day I will, because you've been a real one. You've been so nice. And shout out to Dragon, who is also just always nice. Like, I'm not even streaming anymore, and they're just so nice on Twitter. Always. Dragon's doing crazy stuff. Like, I'm not on Twitch very often, so I don't know for anyone else, but I've been seeing Dragon just like going crazy. So good for her. Check her out. It's JRAGON_, I believe, unless she removed the underscore. Libra is Toxic Libra. They are fantastic. When I do hop on Twitter, I see their posts. It always makes me happy. Unless they're sad posts, and then I'm not happy about it. I'm sad about it. But you know what I mean. I like to know that they exist in this world, so. Trying to think of what else I wanted to talk about. Should I stream weekly? Should I stream monthly? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't really know the plan. Also, now I'm just talking. And that's fine. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope life has been kind to you. I've been going through a lot the last year, like I said. I also had another thing happen to me last semester. I'm not gonna dive into that. It was like family, personal business. But a lot of traumatizing stuff. It's really changed me. I think for the good, to be honest. Like, I don't think it's good that that stuff happened, but I think that I'm better for it. Because like I said, I'm way more dependent now. I think I'm a lot stronger. I am not as insecure. I love myself a lot more than I used to. Like, if anyone's gonna be there for me, I am, you know? I've always held myself up. I had to fix myself, I'm sorry. Yeah, anyways, what should we do? Should I just end the stream? Should we watch something that I think is cool, like an indie game, maybe? We could check out indie games. We could check out... Didn't Sony have a whole thing? Wiley was supposed to watch with me, but he watched it by himself. So, I have not seen the Spider-Man game, the new one, at all. I think Xbox has, when's the Xbox showcase? Also, I'll update my itch.io for y'all to play my games. Probably before the end of this week. I was going to start development for a game tonight. So, yay. June 11th. At 10 a.m. PT. What is that? EST? 1 p.m. You know what? What day is that? That's Sunday? Today's Wednesday. I think that's Sunday, right? I was gonna say let's stream that day, but it's Sunday. I think I'm helping out at a con, so I won't be able to stream. I have a lot of new artwork. If you guys haven't seen it, it's went up on Instagram. I've been trying to take that a little bit more seriously. Reason why I'm not gonna stream as often is because I'm doing the podcast network full time as well. And I'm really taking that seriously. I'm really trying to, anyways. It's been a slow start because we all have our own projects going on, but I have a really good team. Shout out to Evra. He officially joined that. He's in the Etsy shop now. He had his con debut. I've been printing out merch for him, selling his artwork for him. And he's been killing it. Like, postcards, his artwork was perfect for postcards. If y'all ever need help with deciding what your artwork would be good on merch, hit me up. Hit your girl up. I'm good at that stuff. Like, I'm really good at it, to be honest. In my opinion. I'm just hyping myself up at this point. Just ranting, hyping myself up. Adam and Wiley have been more active, or they're supposed to be, anyways, more active on helping out. I've been making a lot of friends. I have made a friend named Hannah. She has an art Instagram and TikTok. She's like amazing. She'll never watch my Twitch, probably, But I'm trying to get her to stream because I think she would do really well. She's fantastic. She makes art 24/7. I don't know how she does it. I cannot. I cannot draw that much. I get frustrated. Anyways, let's watch some of this. I wish there was chapters. Why don't people do chapters on YouTube? Oops. Let me move me over here. I just kind of want to see Spider-Man.
Seems like everyone does these days. It's simple.
So we'll watch Spider-Man. Oh, and I started a garden. Sorry. I know we're about to watch Spider-Man. But I started a garden, and the garden is doing well. It's doing fantastic. I am growing radishes, turnips, strawberries. My strawberry patch is thriving. I had the best strawberry of my life out of that patch. I'm very proud of it. I got a new dog. Her name is Tulip. She is a rescue. She's 4 years old. She's a pit bull. I didn't think I would have a pit bull. I'm not gonna lie. No shade against pit bulls. They're cute. They're just not my type of dog because they're so heavy, and I am so weak. My knees are so weak. So if they jump on me, I will probably break. But I wanted a beagle. But Tulip is cool. She stole the show. We had a little trial period, a sleepover for the weekend, and she just was so behaved. So I think she was meant to be here. I think God sent her to me. And I'm not overly religious, but I do believe things happen for a reason. So I think she is supposed to be here. She is a doofus. She is so behaved and knows all these commands, but she's not that smart. But that makes me like her more. Momo is so smart. He's a genius of a dog. And then there's just her. And it's so funny to watch them be together. Momo is a pervert. She is a female. She's fixed. But Momo is so perfect, but his big flaw is that he is a pervert. But anyways, that's what's new with me. You guys have gotten all my life. I think. I don't know. I forget. I should have wrote a script, but here we are. Oh, I'm sorry. I have it. This is a bad habit of mine. We'll watch it the way it's intended.
I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing. Pathetic. I asked for an equal, and this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
Spider-Man music is always top-notch.
Lizard sighted in Queens. Closing in now.
They should make it where you can play basketball in Spider-Man.
The beast could be anywhere. You have no idea. Spider-Man! This whole lizard hunt ends now! Leave Connors alone!
Wow. I didn't know the symbiote is gonna be in this game. That's kind of neat. I guess I should know.
Craven wants a hunt. I'll give him one he'll never forget. He's gonna wish he never came to New York.
You're telling me those people aren't dead? Like,
Target located at Harlem Fish Market. All teams converge.
Lizards across the river. I'm not gonna make it in time. Miles, the hunters tracked Connors to the Harlem Fish Market.
Lizard. I'm on it. Sounds like Craven's checking off his.
We don't have much time. Move.
Guess we'll chat later. Genki, the lizard's loose at the fish market.
Must be sushi night.
You still got the hunter drone you hijacked?
Been really tough hiding it from my mom, but yeah, I'll boot up and see you there.
They got here fast.
that animation was a little weird, but that's okay.
Can't let him find Connors, or he's done for.
Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna watch from that. Look at me. I'm in the Leaf Village. Okay, so I think that's gonna be where I wrap it up. We've been streaming for an hour. I think that's a good amount of time. I don't want to go crazy on streams yet, but yeah. Maybe we'll do Wednesday streams. That might be fun. Wednesday streams or something like that. Thursday streams, maybe. And I can show you what I'm working on. Yeah. I'm glad to have talked to everyone. Let me go back to the desk. I need to set up my OBS better again. I used to have all the bells and whistles, and now look at me. So sad. But that's just how it works, so. I think the VTuber got better through time. She stopped making as many weird faces. I still have my my emotes. I just don't have them mapped to where I need them to be. Like, I don't know where the... There it is. Mad. Cute. With blush. Okay, I'm just goofing around now. But I'll see you guys. We'll just say next week. We'll make it a Wednesday thing. But bye, y'all. Make sure to check out my podcast on Sunday at 9 p.m. We're doing a special show this week. Probably Spider-Man based. I don't know yet. But bye, y'all.